Good day, viewers. You are welcome. Here we have a nice and interesting functional equation challenge. We have f of x equals x cubed minus 1, and also we have a composite function f of g of x equals x cubed plus 3x squared plus 3x. The question is, what is g of x? How do you solve this problem? Let's hear it in the comment box. And I'm going to be presenting this in 3 different ways. Let's see method 1. So for the first method, suppose I let the g of x that we need, if I let it to be equals y. So therefore, for f of x equals x cubed minus 1, then changing this x to g of x, as we are going to have f of g of x, this is going to be equals, instead of x, we replace it with g of x, then all raised to power 3 minus 1. And we know that f of g of x here is equals to x cubed plus 3x squared plus 3x. And by replacing it, we are going to have g of x raised to power of 3 minus 1 equals x raised to power 3 plus 3x raised to power 2 plus 3x. Then let's add 1 to both sides, or let's transfer this one to other side. This side we have g of x raised to power of 3 equals x power of 3 plus 3x power of 2 plus 3x, then plus 1. And looking at this right hand side, so this is more of where we have x plus 1 raised to power of 3. So by applying the binomial expansion, expanding x plus 1 power 3, we are going to get all this. So therefore, for g of x power of 3, it is equals x plus 1 power of 3. And note that g of x here is a member of real number, because at this stage you can try to decide and look for the complex value of this, but we focus more on the real value. So therefore, by taking the cube root of both sides, so we have 3 cancelled 3. So if 3 cancelled 3, then we have g of x equals x plus 1. So this is the final answer to this problem. And we can just try and verify if this g of x satisfies the given function. So definitely it's going to satisfy what we have. So it's just by replacing every single x here with x plus 1. So we have the result of left hand side equals the right hand side. Let's look into the second method. And if you are just coming to this channel, please do well to like, share, and subscribe. Let's use the inverse method to solve this. So how can inverse be applied to get this g of x? It's very simple. What we do first is, from f of x equals x cubed minus 1, if I let y equals f of x, then the equation becomes y equals x cubed minus 1. By making x the subject of the formula here, we are going to have to transfer this minus 1 to this side, and we have x cubed equals y plus 1. And by taking the cube root of both sides, so we have the cube root of this and also the cube root of this. Cube and cube root cancelled, and we have only x equals the cube root of y plus 1. And next, we are going to find the inverse. And note that if you have y equals to f of x, then x will be equals to f inverse of y. So by changing this one to f inverse of y, we have this as the cube root of y plus 1. And indeed, we can change this one to x again. Then we have f inverse of x equals cube root of x plus 1. But this is not where we are going. So I want to get f of x. How does this connect it? Note that if you have f multiplied by f inverse, this equals 1. And again, I can just try and manipulate g of x to be f inverse of f of g of x. So all this is still equals g of x, because f inverse cancel f and we have only g of x. But what is f of g of x? That gives us x cubed plus 3x squared plus 3x. So by replacing this, we are going to have f inverse of, instead of this, replacing it with x cubed plus 3x squared plus 3x. And this is just like y here. That is, everywhere we see y, we can replace every of them with the whole of this. So therefore, we are going to have, instead of f inverse, then we have the cube root of the whole of y changed to x cubed plus 3x squared plus 3x, then plus 1. And if you compress this together, we are going to have the cube root of x plus 1 all raised to power 3. When we cancel this, we have our answer, which is for g of x equals x plus 1. Makes sense? So let's see the last method. As I promised that I'll be using 3 different methods to solve this problem. So the last method is the most easiest one that we can use to solve this, just at a glance. Let's get into it. So for method 3, this can be solved in just 5 seconds looking at this. When we look at this one, we have x cubed plus 3x squared plus 3x. So this is what we have. Suppose I add 1 and subtract 1 from here. So the whole of this one becomes x plus 1 raised to power of 3, then minus 1. So we can just let the whole of f of g of x to be equals x plus 1 raised to power 3 minus 1. This is still the same thing. And in the next step here, given that f of x here equals x cubed minus 1. So what I will just do is, if I replace this f of x as well with g of x, so we are going to have f of x, f of g of x equals g of x raised to power 3, then minus 1. So by equating this together, we are going to have g of x raised to power of 3 minus 1 equals x plus 1 raised to power 3 minus 1. So minus 1 plus 1 cancelled, 3 cancelled 3, then we get the answer in just 5 seconds. So g of x equals x plus 1. So this is how we solve this problem step by step. Thanks for watching, and how do you solve your own? Let's hear in the comment box. See you in the next video. Never stop learning. Bye bye.